Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you all are doing fantastic. I want to do a quick BTC analysis to show you guys exactly my thoughts and also show you a couple of trades that I was in and I got stopped out of. Okay. So I know everybody likes to show, on crypto Twitter how much money they're making and how well their trades are going, but I want to show you guys my losses as well. Okay. Here are some of my losses. Okay. So you could see right here, my stop was hit on my short. All right, so my short was, I was building a position here. The entry was 83.34 and my stop was kind of tight. It was 83.67, all right? And I was looking at the breach of this parabola right here. So I'm going to show you guys that right here. So we were over here, okay? And as I saw this parabola being breached, and the reason I like to draw this kind of uptrend in a parabola is because sometimes trend lines are not feasible, right? I can't draw a trend line like this, right? So a parabola to me is just as useful when it's a curvature like this. And so when that curvature is broken and rendered right here, all right, I like to think of this area as a breach of a trend line because you've basically broken the structure, right? This upward movement. So I wanted to short this whole thing right here, and my stop was, I think 83.67. So I think it was just above the highs of these wicks right here. So it's very tight, okay? And you could see, right, price went up like this, but then pulled back down in the direction that I wanted. It was just the fact that my stop was really tight. If I had placed my stop up here, I would have been just fine, okay? So, again, the trade, I was on the right side of the thinking of the trade. It's just that my stop was, a bit too tight. All right. And so that's a lesson learned, right? Um, and honestly, folks, you're going to have a lot of these, right? Having stops is necessary, especially in a volatile environment like BTC. And then, honestly, it's better to get stopped out because then it helps free up your capital and helps you reassess the market later on. Okay, so I'm going to show you a second position that I got stopped out of on my other hedged account. So I was thinking about taking a long. Okay, I was thinking that, you know what? Okay, maybe this parabola got broken. I saw that, there was this high, lower high, and then I saw this being created right here, right there, right? And then I saw this pushing up. So I said, you know what? All right, I will get into an entry right here because I saw this movement right here flagging right there. You could see that flag, right, on the 15-minute, and then this pushing up. Okay, so I said, okay, it looks like my position's already in profit. Let's see how far we could ride this. So I said, all right, I'm going to leave my stop here overnight, just below my long position. And you could see overnight, I got stopped out. And I got stopped out, pretty at a pretty good point, right? This point right here. Because it came back, retested that same point as resistance, and then sold off even more. So instead of me being down from here, right, all the way down where we are right now, which is 1.83%, which is, on a 10x leverage, that's like 18%. I was only cut out of my position, all right, from here to where 8,300 is. So we're right there, right? So about a 4% loss if we're doing that 10x leverage right there, okay? So you can see why that's useful actually because of the fact that, setting your stops, yes, you got stopped out, you know, yes, you even got stopped out on this position right here, which was, hopefully assuming my previous direction of the market, but now I'm freed up in capital and now I get to decide, all right, prices are way down here. Do I want to long this or short this? Okay, so I get to wake up with a fresh chart, fresh new capital waiting. And by the way, okay, I want to show you guys this. This loss right here, 3.9%, over here, even 0.75%. These losses are nothing compared to, my gains that I've had previous days. 17% profit, 22% profit. Okay, even on the long trade, I had 20% profit on the entire trade. All right, so you can see my um, winners dwarf my losers. Okay, and that's really the approach that you want to have in this market. This market is all about, how many um, trades you can take, right? Because again, this is a game about statistics. It's about odds, it's about probabilities and possibilities. And once you realize that, that it's really a numbers game, and the trades with the best odds are either going to win or lose. And statistically, over time, you should be winning if your risk to reward ratios on your trades are good. Okay, then you realize like these losers are nothing in comparison to these winners. Okay, so sorry to go on that long spiel, but I wanted to show you, first of all, the concept of risk management, which is setting stops and knowing exactly when to set your stops. And once you get stopped out, that's it. Okay, don't try to force the trade and re-enter at a higher position. All right, just wait it out, see where the market is going, and then reassess. And so now we're at the point where I can reassess the market right here. So what do I see in this market right now? All right, so let's take it one step at a time. All right, so we're on the 15-minute chart. So we see a big, drop off, right? So first touch I see is right there. All right, so I'm going to mark that out. Okay, and then a bounce after that first touch right here, okay, is right there. Okay, so what I see now is price stopping out and moving in range. Okay, so this is your first deviation. So this is a stop hunt right there. Okay, so what it basically did is when price went up here, right, whoever longed over here, they probably set their stops right under this wick. So they got stopped out for sure, as you can see with this wick right there. Okay, and then price, came down here, stopped out those people, and then went up further. So whoever shorted right here, right, and they had their stop set up here, okay, you could see they also got stopped out with this. So what price has really done is it stopped out both longs down here and shorts down here. Okay, so now we get to reassess. Okay, so now that it's done its job of destroying people on both sides, it's ranging. Okay, so we now wait for a breakout either up here. All right, so a nice clean candle close, maybe a 1 hour close, or even a good 15-minute, right? A full 15-minute opening and closing above this marker, which is about 91.85 and 91.30 down here. Will give you short opportunities down here or long opportunities up here. Okay, that's the only way you need to look at this ranging market right now. All right, another way to look at this is, let me turn off the visibility of this, make sure. All right, let me turn that off. Okay. All right. Another way to look at this is, I had stated, there was this big descending triangle, right? We broke outside of the descending triangle. We also broke out of this falling wedge, but now it looks like, we're coming back, back onto this descending triangle trend line. Okay, so if we hit that straight down, right, if we just slice through straight down, we'll probably hit about $9,000 flat, okay? And that's a pretty strong support right there, right? You can see there's a lot of magic happening every time price touches there. You can see touch right there, touch, multiple touches, touch. So if we come back to that demand block right here, I expect, price to sort of hit this, like this, and boom, push off. At this particular point, it's hard to say on the 1 hour time frame what price is going to do, up or down. But like I said, on the 15-minute, of a clean 15-minute candle close above could potentially give you some long opportunities. All right, and a 15-minute open and close below could give you short opportunities. And again, the short opportunity targets are 9,000 as per this 1 hour time frame, which is this green demand block right here. Okay, as per the 15-minute time frame, your long opportunities, they're a bit tight, because if you're longing, say a break above this, oops, that's the wrong one. From here on up, okay, you're expecting maybe a 0.45% move, right? So be careful on that, okay? And then on the 4 hour, let's see, I had drawn this chart where one of my members actually showed me that I want to show you guys real quick, okay? I had drawn this chart right there a couple days ago. You could see prices over here, or maybe like 2 days ago. Prices over here, and I was expecting it to come down, and so if we look at that 4 hour chart, okay, we were over here, and that's kind of exactly what's happening. So if I'd sort of just followed my chart, the previous trade I had was I actually got into short up here, way back over here, and I closed out my position down here, and I'm actually glad I did. I don't think I wanted to hold my short from here, down here, and then all the way up, because I got into, so many more trades from, after I closed out my shorts down here. I got into some longs, made another good long trade. I did get stopped out on some trades, like I showed you earlier, but nowhere to the point of profit that I had made on the short trade from this to this, and then from the long trade from this to up here. Okay, so lots of good trades that we're making in the advantage side. Again, come join our Discord channel, folks. We have the link in my YouTube video description, or you can go to our website right here, cryptosomniac.com, hit the products page right there, buy my technical analysis course, and you will get access to all these locked channels that you see right there. All right, right there. And we even have a big education section. Okay, so if you really like to, read up on books and videos and tons of educational material that I've done, it's all in here. All right. Or you could just alternatively buy the Advantage program. Okay. All right. So let me finish up the daily real quick, just so y'all can see. Oh yeah. By the way, remember, I had also stated in my video 2 days ago that price likes to gravitate towards the monthly opens. The higher time frame opens, folks, is really where price likes to come back to. All right. So you can see the monthly open is currently at 91.60, which is this gold marker right here. We were up here. We were actually moving on up over here, and I stated that, all right, if prices do come down, we'll probably come back and tag the monthly open. You could see that's exactly what happened. Now, if prices push back up, I'm thinking, we're probably going to go up to that weekly open, which is right around 95.50. And guess what else is around 95.50? Okay, I'll show you guys. All right, so I'd done this a little while back too. And guess what's around 95.50? We have a lot of liquidity sitting right there. How do I know that? Because you could see price has not been able to break this area right here. You can see wicks poking up right there, poking up right there. All this stuff is around 9,500 and to a high of 95.50. So what this tells me is if prices do move up like this really fast, they're going to tap into this green block right here. Go probably up to $9,575, $9,600. Stop out all these people in terms of their short liquidations, right? And then push back down. So that's a possibility too. Okay. So remember, in this market where there's not a whole lot of spot buying happening, meaning there's really not that many people, on Coinbase or Kraken actually buying BTC. Everyone is going towards leverage and margin trading. That tells you that the underlying asset is weakened, which is Bitcoin. I mean, I'm not saying that it's weak, that it's going to die. It's just that at this particular stage in Bitcoin, there's really no interest in spot buying happening. Okay, so to generate interest, price needs to move to certain levels, whether it's up here, to stop out positions in terms of, leveraged trades or perpetual futures, right? And that generates a move up or down. Okay, so that's really what's happening right now. All of these movements, you can see this on a chart. Look, all we've really done is just move sideways between 9,800 and 9,000 for the last 7 days, right? So nothing special going on here, all right? So look for those markers, folks, that I told you all about. Again, come join cryptosomniac.com, hit the products page, technical analysis course or advantage program right there, all right? And you can come trade with us, okay? And yeah, I hope you guys, come join us. I hope you watch these videos. Hit the like button if you like my videos. And good luck in trading and have a fantastic Sunday. All right. Cheers.